All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to AnCan's very last painting of the season, art class of the season. You'll notice Callie right here. She is the star of the show, but my name is Hannah, and we're going to get to do a little painting project today. So we have some modeling paste that we're going to use with this autumn scenery, like autumn. My words are floating away. Leaves, autumn leaves. It's always the simple words. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, let's just get started, guys. Um, one more look at Callie before I put her down. She's gonna get mad at me.
Bye bye, baby.
She'll be back. She'll be back in like 2 minutes. But at least for now, let's do this. Let me go ahead and remove spotlights so y'all can see this. Okay. So I have it upside down actually, but honestly, I feel like you can actually display it any way you wanted to. I created this one like this. So what's going to happen is I'm going to use a sponge. However, it can get kind of messy, okay, with the sponge as the background. So I will also show you guys how to use the brush for this painting too, for the background, okay? So if you don't have a sponge, you don't have to use a sponge. If you don't have palette knives, you don't have to use a palette knives. I will show you both ways, okay? You can create this just like a traditional painting if that's what you wanted to, okay? However, this one was created using modeling paste. I mentioned the sponge and palette knives and of course the acrylic paint, okay? Also with my example piece of artwork. I'm not going to be using my own canvases just because I need them for another project. But I'm going to be using paper. This is a thick paper. For you guys, if you happen to have a canvas, that would be preferred actually, to use a canvas or a canvas board, something that has a little bit of a thicker backing. I don't know, personally, I always prefer to have something with a harder background whenever I'm using modeling paste. But if you're not using modeling paste and it's just a regular painting, then a thicker piece of paper is totally fine. So this one is 9 by 12 inches, mixed media paper. Oh, yay, we have somebody else coming in. Hooray. Now, let me go into paints. Gotta put Callie down for this because she's my 13-pound baby. All right. As for colors, for the background, we've got a big combination of very complicated greens. And I say complicated, but it's not really
Sure?
complicated. It's more
Because
like
I
just
can't get
very
the
mixed.
voice lower.
Oops. Sorry, Anna Marie, I had to mute you for a second. But hi. Just while we get started. But good to see you again. Okay, so a bunch of greens, and we're going to be making our own special greens, complicated greens, just kind of as we keep going, as we go along. So definitely want some yellows. I want green, of course. That blue, we've got a little bit of a blue back there. So grab some kind of blue. Browns are going to be super important for creating those more complicated greens, and especially for kind of toning it down and making it a little bit more of an autumn palette. So these are going to be your best friends when it comes to more complicated greens. But also, I am going to add a little bit of this orange into the background as well. You can see just little hints of it here and there. Maybe even mix it up with the background greens too. I believe that's what I did. I could be wrong, but I believe I did mix a little bit of orange with some of the greens. So that is also going to help to tone it down a little bit. So that's for the background. As for the tree and the leaves, definitely going to want that brown for that, but then also a black paint to really darken it up. And then also some purple, because it's just kind of a me thing. I always do this when it comes to tree branches. I add a little bit of purple into my tree bark color, because I don't know, personally, I feel like it just makes it a little less boring, I guess. I know there's a better way to say that. But I always like to mix in purple. Again, that's just me. What else? Our leaf colors, definitely gonna want some red for that. And then of course the orange and the yellow and the brown for the leaves. And then of course white paint, just kind of to lighten everything up wherever it's needed. So honestly, this is the whole rainbow. This is basically the whole rainbow. So that's it for colors. Now,
I have all mine ready.
excellent, excellent. Ooh, hold on, let me see that.
Like your name in every color.
I love that. I always love like the sets. It always made me so happy when I was younger. I mentioned earlier we want to use modeling paste, or at least I'm going to be using the modeling paste. So this is going to be for the leaves. Modeling paste, if you're at home and you're like rewatching this I'm sorry, watching the recording, modeling paste, or you could use like some sort of a gel, like a gel medium. So they're all going to be in the same section, like a thickening gel. Totally fine. The modeling paste specifically, however, is it comes white, so it's going to lighten up the paint naturally. Okay, so there's that. You can use a palette knife for the leaves. It's just kind of different, and it gives it more of a texture whenever you use a palette knife with the modeling paste. That's if you have a palette knife. Totally up to you. You don't have to use that. If you're not going to use a palette knife, then you can absolutely use a medium size round brush. And in fact, because I prefer to work more quickly, I actually did use a medium size round brush to put my modeling paste paint on top of that. That's how I created these leaves right here. But I'm still going to show you how to use the palette knife in case you want to give it a try.
Will the paintbrush wash off quick, like nicely with this modeling paste?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Oh.
Yeah, and actually, I should mention, if you happen to have more of a bristle brush, that would actually be better to use than more of the softer ones, like a Taklon or like a natural fur brush. And I don't have one up here.
You mean for texture?
Yeah, for the texture. Plus, it holds the modeling paint more easily. I mean, you can absolutely use a regular brush, but if you happen to have one that has texture, I feel like that's even better. And I have one around here somewhere, but I'd have to look for it.
Awesome. They can see you. You warned me. They saw you walk by with no shirt on.
Don't worry, Marcy, nobody saw. Let's see. And I should mention if you're not going to use a sponge for the background, you can absolutely use a flat brush. Okay. So for the background, flat brush, unless you're going to use a sponge. Now I know that the sponge can get pretty messy sometimes, just kind of depending on you. So you're more than welcome to use some gloves, like I don't know, whatever gloves you've got lying around. You can use those too if you want to use a sponge instead. I just feel like the sponge makes the application. It makes it easier. It blends it in a different way, and just in my opinion, you can achieve the same results though with this one. Okay, there's your brushes. There's your alternative tools.
Can you put the other
So are we gonna
colors
do the
in there?
background first?
Yes, we will do the background first.
Can you put
And
the
then
other?
we'll need the gloves for the background, right? We're gonna use the sponge?
Yes.
Okay. Okay,
I
sorry.
can use my finger. Can you put the colors back so I can take a snapshot when you moved them away?
Oh, yeah. Here, let me move these out of the way. Oh, sorry, I should mention we are also going to use a teeny tiny brush just for the teeny tiny branches. Okay, teeny tiny brush for teeny tiny branches. Okay, so here's the colors. And I'll also move these paints so that you can take a picture of the painting too. So anyone painting, you can always take a screenshot or take a picture with your phone.
No, I need it.
That way you have it.
Thank you.
Are we good, Karen? Can I?
Oh yeah, let me see. No, I didn't take a picture of the picture yet.
Call
Did you move it
this.
away?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
okay.
Oh yeah. No, I took a picture of that.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
I don't know if I'm staring at the picture I took or your thing. But you know, I have Marcy did this combination and I just made a thing called extra pictures where she had like a background like this with pumpkins and it looks like what you're going to be teaching today.
Oh, really?
Just, yeah, I'm going to leave it on there like, oh, it's perfect.
I can see that though. Yeah, so go ahead and take a screenshot or something of the
That's good.
picture
That's good.
if you would like.
That's good. Dame. Sorry, will you that show?
Okay. So let me see. Did I get everything? I think I got everything. Water, of course. You're gonna want some water and napkins. But other than that, we're not gonna draw anything in. So we're good there. Do you guys have any questions for me?
You see, you have the lighter blue there, right?
Yes.
So we should apply that color first so that the green doesn't mute it out, and the white that you have up there as well. Should we do that?
Oh, no, we're not. We're actually gonna do that as like the last touches of the background.
Oh,
So
okay.
that'll come. Yeah, we'll stack that on top of the greens.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a good question. Oh, something that is important too, whenever I'm using modeling paste, or any kind of medium that's gonna require me to mix the colors together, I like to use a more flat palette. So I'm not gonna use my like the regular one that I have that has like the little divots in it. I'm going to use something flat because this is going to allow me to spread around and mix a little bit more easily. So paper plate works great. Anything non-porous is great too. Wax paper, if you don't have a palette, that works. It's just it's a personal preference. I feel like it's just easier that way. Okay. All right, so I think we can get started now. And we're going to work on the background. So the background has no modeling paste, okay? So it's just plain acrylic paints. So let's get our greens out. Green, yellow, brown, white. Let's see, green, yellow, brown, white. This one, the orange. All of this is going to make our palette look pretty messy because we want that we want those dynamic greens to come out and really blend together. Okay, so your palette's going to look pretty crazy pretty early on, okay? Okay, now I'm actually going to use 2 palettes, so maybe I should have mentioned that earlier. Maybe 2 palettes. So let me pour this out, and I am going to be using a sponge. I don't know if you've noticed, but if you have your acrylic paints for long enough, they end up getting kind of runny. That's why it's kind of funky looking right now. So I've just poured out the brown. And your green, like straight out of the tube, it doesn't have to be like a lighter green. It can absolutely be a darker green. Does not matter because we are looking for more complex greens anyway. Pour that out. I hope I have enough white paint in here. No, I don't just.
So the texture is going to be the lead. I'm trying to figure out how I can what I can do to differentiate. So I mean, a part of me is maybe I should just do the background with my fingers, which kind of gives something different.
Yeah, maybe because
Because it looks
if you
it looks messy. The back, you know, not that you know what I mean. Like it looks
mush
messy. It
together.
doesn't look perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It is mushed together, that's for sure. I feel like if you did that, it would sort of replicate that spongy texture that we're going to be going for. At least for those using a sponge. Okay.
So I'll be sponging after you.
Yeah. Come on, orange. There we go. Probably more than what I need for now. Okay, so for those of you using a sponge, once again, you can absolutely use gloves. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of let's start off with maybe one of the light greens.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, it's okay if you get dark though. It's okay. What we're gonna do for the lighter portions is tap a little bit of your greens and yellows and whites together. And we're going to just kind of move it around, like smooth it across in one section. And then maybe grab another thing, maybe a bit of orange or maybe even a little bit of brown, and then mix that and move across the page. So I'm going to be starting on from one side of the page and moving along to the other sides. Same thing if you're using a brush, same technique. And I will show you like on the page using both of these. But if you're using the brush, then you're probably going to be smushing around in swirls like this. But it's the same idea of going back and forth to different colors to create more complicated greens. So you're going to be jumping around quite a lot. Okay. So the idea of grabbing the different paints will be the same. It's just you're using a different instrument. That's all. Okay, I'm gonna move this.
What are we calling this project?
What did I call it? Autumn something. Autumn hues. Okay, so let's start with some lighter greens. So I'm just gonna tap a little green. Tap, 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 tap. Tap a little bit of yellows. Tap, tap, tap. Tap a little bit of white. Yeah, greens, then yellows, then whites. And I'm not going to be fully tapping these colors together because I want it to be uneven. If you look at the original, all of this is uneven. It's layering. We're going to layer these colors. So once you're ready, once you're good, start on one side and just start swirling around until you run out of paint. I got pretty far with just that. Not bad.
Oh, I like the color.
I love like the color, but also the texture too. That's what I love about the sponge. It's that very smooth texture that you can get. Now as you move across the page, you don't want the same greens. Okay, so you want a mixture of others. So I don't know, maybe I can gravitate towards maybe just the green and just the yellow, and let's overlap that. Okay, so once you move on to the next set of swirls, you definitely want to overlap, but then also move on.
So what did you do? Just a little yellow and a little green this time?
Yeah, just a little yellow, a little green.
Whoa.
Now, if you're using a brush, if this is you, then you're going to start the same way, except you're just using different tool. So just like before, grab a little bit of green, grab a little yellow, grab a little white, smush, smush, smush it a little bit. I'm not going to fully smush it. And then for you guys, it's pretty much the same. You're just moving it around, swirling it around like
Oh,
that.
Emma, wait till you see this. Oh my goodness.
You see though how like with the brush it's a similar texture. Okay, so if you're using a brush, do the same thing, okay? We want that very uneven mixture of paints. Actually, let me set that down. Now, some areas, let me turn that around, are darker. And actually, I actually just noticed this. I don't think I did this on purpose, but this area, these two in these corners, these are darker. These two, these are lighter. Darker, lighter. It's just an idea. As long as you have the patches, you're good. Like one area light goes into the dark, goes into the light, dark, blah, blah, blah. Different patches.
What about the blending? Mine is so dry already. Can you
Yeah. Let me now when you overlap the different sections as you move along, that's gonna help with that blending.
but it dried up like instantly as I was doing it. Look at it, it got so dark on the one side. See?
Well, let me find you. Where are you?
I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, on the other side.
It's way too dark. I'm gonna put some yellow, I think, yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe a
balance it out.
yellow.
Balance it out, like right on that border. And I'll get to showing everybody how to address that. I do want to show you what it's like to grab a little bit of brown. So I'm going to reload my sponge, a little bit of green, a little bit of yellow, then also a little bit of brown too. Let's make it, I mean, I don't want it to be brown. I just want it to maybe darken up the green a little bit. So I need to balance it out with more green.
Just
But you
made a
see,
brown because you said make a brown, and I sort of copied your brown, and then you're like, no, I don't want it to be a brown, so now I got to unbrown it.
sorry, not a brown, a green brown, not a brown.
Like a red brown, reddish brown. You know, like the brown. My brown is coming from a reddish color.
So if you have these areas like right there, for example, that are vastly different, then here's where you balance it out. You can grab a little bit of green and maybe something that's lighter, maybe like either a white or a yellow. Balance it out with the lights now. Go right on top of that section. Swirl on top of it. Same thing with the brush if you're using a brush. I had started on the border where those two colors met, and then I'm swirling out even more. And that's how you blend those transitions. Sorry, that's how you transition those sections. And now I'm gonna maybe move on to this side. Every once in a while, though, it would be really nice to throw in, along with your mixture, any combination of these, a little bit of orange. So let's say maybe I take a little green, take a little brown, tap together, little green, little brown. And then maybe let's grab a little bit of orange. Tap that together too. Look at that. I love the way that looks. That orangey green.
Yeah, that messed it up.
Uh-huh.
Should we be putting a little water if we're using the brush or not really? Mine is like it's kind of like hard to get it to spread far. I mean, it does, but
Okay. Yeah, in that case, go ahead and add just a little bit of water on your brush just to wet it. Yeah, in that case, go ahead and do that because everybody's paints are going to be a little different. Yeah, it definitely wouldn't hurt, and it sounds like in your case it would definitely help.
Now I got to spit on my finger.
to spread it a little bit more. Well, let's see. I want to add,
Oh man,
let's see, a little more white, a little more yellow, a little orange there.
I screwed it up as usual.
Ah,
It was looking
Marcy.
so nice, and then I tried to add the orange, and now I got this nasty brown, and oh, it's
Same
just
here.
You
Same here.
cannot
The orange was the death of me.
yeah.
really.
I was afraid of that myself. That's why I have a delete button.
Is it too orange though?
And then I tried to add the white, and I get like an orangey pink.
I wonder, you could balance it out with some more green.
Yeah, that's what
So
I'm trying to do now. Just give it a little bit more green.
yeah, let's say it's
Yes.
too orangey, definitely more green at first. And if you decide you want to make it darker, or maybe it needs to be, you need more of something else, you can also add brown too. But that green, more of that green should really help.
I was wondering if I was choosing an orange, not an apple. I was I was choosing an orange if it should be more of a light orange, for that very reason.
Mm. Hmm.
I mean, you're a lightning. Well, I don't know what you're lightning. You're
I
thinking.
mean, it's all mixing together, so
I know, but in my case, I have to
yeah.
choose a. Well, you already put the brown in.
I did, yeah. See, for me, I feel like that's a little too brown.
Well, that's exactly what happened to mine. And then I tried to add the white, and made it even worse.
Oh. Okay, so definitely more green in that case. And the nice thing about this kind of background is that you can go over it again.
I lost a
Like,
lot of my yellow, so I have to kind of add some yellow back, but it's not going to be the same, just a
mhm.
pretty yellow because you're going on top of the green, you know?
Okay. Yeah, it will change slightly.
And do a light touch.
I think it's so fun to just swirl it around though.
It's fun to see what happens until you realize she knows what she's doing. She can do that.
That teacher. She knows what she's doing. That's so funny. I hear that sometimes too from my in-person classes.
Yeah,
And
like
then I think of
hate
you,
it when you
Karen.
go, you can do it any way you like. I don't have a way that I like. I
You
don't
know,
know.
you know why I say that too though? It's because I do want to leave it open for interpretation too. Because I know it's really hard to totally copy somebody. I've tried to do it. I've tried to copy myself again, like copy other artworks, and I just can't. Like it's just impossible to completely replicate it, at least for people who are not forgery artists. That's the
I
thing. Did you
didn't see
guys
my
know that?
creation.
Your creation, which one? Let's see.
The Santa Claus one that I made, remember?
Oh yeah.
Can I show Karen my creation?
Yeah, let's spotlight you. Let's do it.
Get it.
There you are.
Karen, see, she was trying to not have to see anything Christmassy.
Nope,
I guess it won't work.
nope, can't.
Oh, that's adorable.
It's so good. And tell them, Marcy, how many eyes did you use to create
Half
that
an eye.
picture?
Half
Half
an eye.
an eye.
Yeah.
That's
So,
amazing.
Yeah.
yeah.
So you did that like the day after your eye surgery, didn't you?
Yeah, but because I have to, because my next surgery is in January,
Uh-huh.
and I have to have a Christmas picture, and I was really bummed because I'm not gonna be able to do a Christmas picture, so I said just do it with one eye, one half an eye.
And look
That's
at that.
amazing.
Look, see, when you have obstacles, sometimes you really outdo yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm impressed with that.
So you're
That's
going to do the other eye after?
Yeah, January 28th.
Mm.
And then I'll still need glasses though, because my condition is a lot, it's worse than normal condition, the eyes.
Marcy,
Yeah.
that Christmas picture that you did, was that straight out of your head, or did you see a tutorial on that, or a
Yeah,
copy
what I do is,
picture?
yeah, I do. I look at a picture and then I look at another picture and then I kind of copy both. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah, you get your inspiration from different places.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Mhm.
And I don't have any original idea in my head. I'm not like Hannah.
Oh, I don't either. I look at inspiration just like that. Well, I shouldn't say I don't, but it's hard, you know?
That's great.
But you're creative. You can come up with all these ideas and
Oh
stuff.
yeah, and Marcy, you have no talent at all. You're not creative or talented at all. But
I
I
know.
mean, you
Don't rub
just
it in.
showed us just how,
I
how.
know, you poor
Don't
thing.
tell me. I already know.
No, don't listen to them,
Come
Marcy.
on, I'm just being silly. Like that was amazing. And like, what colors did you use?
That was just black, brown, blue, white, a little bit of green. That's it. Those colors.
Wow.
That's
Lim-
amazing.
Limited palette.
What's that?
Limited palette.
Yeah, limited palette.
Love it.
Because it's supposed to be I made it a little darker than I wanted because I don't know, you know how it dries up a lot darker when you know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So you know what I'm doing, Hannah, and it's really making I've added some blue
Mm-hmm.
to and it's made a different green.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Just now, I just added some blue.
I'm gonna try that too. I
If
wanna do
only
that.
she knew what she was doing.
If only. Let's see. Let's see. I wanna do that now. Yeah, that blue, it's in the same family. It's of the green. So that makes a lot of sense. Let me add that right there. There we go.
It's funny. I had a blue from another palette, and and I wanted to add it, and I went. She didn't say blue.
No, go for it.
Now
Add
I
it.
can do it. Yeah, but I
Add
don't have
it.
that. I have no talent and no creativity, so I wouldn't do it
Don't
on my own.
say that. Here we go. I love that blue.
I think
I feel like
I think we should be allowed to say it, but not believe it. I have no talent.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I'm messing up the edges because I have to touch the canvas and then the paint's coming off on the glove as I touch the canvas. And
Oh, it's transferring.
I just messed up. You know what? I might throw this out and get another canvas and start over. This stinks.
You are pretty fast at it. Do you ever paint over those canvases that you don't want to use for like one project?
Yeah,
You
I
put
just
over
sew
'em?
them.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah.
I just sew them and then yeah, this is terrible. I'll show you. And I'm going to
You see it. Let
trash
me
it.
spotlight you.
Maybe you should let it sit because you might change your mind.
Yeah.
It looks great.
Yeah,
What the heck is
Marcy.
that? Look at that. What is that circle? I didn't notice until
Well,
like a
okay.
donut.
Think
Why do you
about
have a
this though.
donut?
Think about this though. A whole lot of this is going to be covered up by all these branches and leaves. You see that?
Yeah, I know, but the color is ugly. Your color is so much nicer. I see that pretty blue in there.
Marcy, it's not ugly. It's really not. I'm being totally honest. It really is pretty. I love that. Like that blue made it so
Yeah, but
relaxing.
there's no blue left look, there's absolutely no blue left.
But what
It
if you added
disappeared
white?
somewhere.
Look at Hana has like white in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, let me add some white. Let me see how that.
I think
Look
that's
at
the
me giving
glare
her
though.
advice.
That's a bit of a glare, but yeah, it might help you
Oh yeah, it was a bit
see
of
the
a glare.
glare.
Don't tell her that.
Okay, it's not a glare.
Right? It is a glare, but it looks good.
Oh, the
No, you
pink.
told her not to say.
I love
He said not to tell her.
So Hannah,
Uh-huh.
I'm a little behind. So I have my green, my yellow, and my white all done. What did you add in next? Some brown or orange or blue?
Okay, so you have the green, the yellow, and the white. Yes. So you need some darker areas so what you'll do is do a combination of those three things, but then also add a little bit of black. I'm sorry, not black, not black. Brown.
Okay. And then where does that go? What part of the background does that go?
Put it in at least one of your corners, but it's probably going to spread to others.
Okay.
But it's definitely over here in the left side, the left bottom corner.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I definitely spread other places though, but I started here.
Okay.
Anna Marie left us. Where did she go?
Sharon, where do you live?
Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta. Because once Anne
Yeah.
Marie joined, I'm like, we got New Jersey and New York in the house.
Going to Greenville, South Carolina this weekend.
Oh, nice. Okay. Family down there?
Wedding.
Oh, wedding. Okay.
Yeah.
I have a cousin there I've never visited.
Oh, really? I've heard it's nice.
He loves it there. He's been there a long time.
Karen, where exactly are you?
Who?
Did you hear her, Karen?
Karen, yeah, where are you exactly?
You say
me?
Karen or Hannah?
Yes, Karen.
Karen?
Yeah,
I'm
Karen, you.
I mean, I'm from Inwood, but I'm from New York. Like you go Maria from the Bronx, you know? I'm like
Yeah, but where?
Karen
Oh, so
from New
you're in
York.
Inwood? That's where you are in the city, Inwood?
I'm I'm near San Francisco. I'm in Oakland.
Oh, I was gonna say, I thought you used to be from New York, though.
No, I used to be from New York, but I'm in Oakland, which is really very close to San Francisco.
Uh-huh.
And like south of Berkeley, like people know Berkeley, Oakland, but you know, well, I used to live even closer in Oakland. I mean, I could get to San Francisco in 12 minutes if there was no traffic or less. So
Wow.
it's like, you know,
Now, will your paratransit take you to San Francisco?
they'll take me anywhere in San Francisco.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they do
good.
that. I do go because I go to my neurologist there, but I'm thinking, hey, you know, I could start going to the theater in San Francisco now that I'm getting out to the theater. I went out 3 days in a row with paratransit.
Yeah, you're getting really good at it.
Yeah.
It wasn't intentional, but then and I went out yesterday just to the store and I was gonna try to run to the store today. And I'm like, you went out 4 days in a row. I think stay home. Stay home and do art.
So I want to show you guys how to do these little circles here. So we've got blue, and then we also have various shades of yellow, including like it almost looks white right here. So I forgot to mention this earlier, but I actually put this in using my fingers. So it's a little bit of finger painting. However, of course, you don't have to do finger painting. If you want to, you can use one of your round brushes to create those little blobs right there. So for that, you can do that at any point after you're finished with the greens in the background. So that blue is definitely going to be a very light blue. So even with this blue right here, I'm even going to lighten it up even further. So no matter what kind of blue you've got, tiny bit of it, and then probably more white or maybe even just 50% white with it. And then you'll take your paintbrush or your finger and do these little areas that have these little blobs here. I'm just gonna soften it up with my finger, but you don't have to. I just like to soften up like the outer edge. But if I wanted to use just my finger, oops, drop the original. Just take my finger there.
Do we do them anywhere? Just go around do them anywhere?
Yeah, kind of anywhere except like the blues are kind of all in their own little sections. Definitely a lot behind the trees that you can't even see. But the blues are in their own sections, and there's honestly not as many of the yellows as I thought. A little bit there. Little tiny bit up here in the other corner. Oops. Over there, a little bit there. So let me just start with one color at a time and then just go from there.
You lightened it up with a bit of white? Is that what you
I
just did?
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a very light blue. So like I said, you can use either your brush or your finger. You do a combination of both. This was actually inspired by bokeh, like that. What is it? It's just a look or a technique in photography. But that's what it was inspired by.
I think I need to add white as well.
And these are way bigger than what I have in the original picture. Don't forget too that a lot of these are going to be covered up by some of those leaves. Here we go. Think I'm good on those blues. I say that, but I'm looking for another spot to add more.
It's also fast, you know.
Hmm?
Us, us old fogies are slow.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I will catch up with a
How
little
are
bit
you
of
doing,
more.
Maria?
Slow.
It's okay.
I'm
I'd ask.
slow. I'm slow too.
I'll slow down. I'll slow down. I do just want to give you guys plenty of time for those leaves too, because those took a little, not a not a long time, but a little longer than I thought.
And we started late, but
I'll show this on camera. I'm surprised Callie didn't come up again and ask for.
shh, you just said her name. She'll be there.
she's she's settled on the chair right behind me. But yeah, she'll be here probably at the end of class or right in the middle when I'm using the modeling paste. Of course she would. She's my baby. She's just hanging out. Ooh, my favorite question of the night. Has anyone done anything creative in the last month?
I was just thinking about that.
And of course, we've seen Marcy's picture.
Don't worry,
You have
we
any
won't
more?
show it again. We won't show it again.
Oh,
Oh
no!
no, we should. I want to get a picture of it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to make the circles and it's like the outline is coming out, but the background is showing through my circle. If you know
Oh,
what I mean. Like the green is,
oh.
so it's like a donut or something. It's like, I keep adding some more white to see, but maybe I'm pressing too hard. Let me check it. Let me like,
Well, keep in mind too, because we're also spreading the paint of the blue paint, so it's naturally going to come out anyway because you can see it here.
And it's going to be covered up.
Yeah, that is true. It's going to be
Because I,
covered.
I have a mess. I'm not happy at all with what I have. It's a big freaking mess. But I know better.
me too. I'll
It
tell you.
doesn't matter.
I'll
It will
tell
all
you.
come out in the wash, as they say.
Need to grab a little bit more yellow because I want to start to make some of my yellow circles.
So you can make different colors.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the yellow now. I think the yellow ones are my favorite.
I
Are they
already
gonna go
figured
up in
out
that
that
basket?
my finger technique wasn't working, so I have a big mess that I
Mm.
can fix, and I'm probably gonna do the those circles with my fingers.
Mm.
You know, like either I'll smudge this or blend it or whatever the heck I'm doing that I'm not happy with. I mean, that part's amazing to me. That instead of getting upset,
Uh-huh.
just go with it. It's fine. You'll figure it out. You'll see. You'll see, Carrie. Don't worry.
um, but I feel like I mean, of course it's part of the process of making art, but like you can translate that to other parts of your life too.
Hello.
It is okay. I know.
I mean,
Um,
hello. That's what,
it's
you know,
your mantra.
that I just
Oh,
refused to
cool.
not love my paintings,
Yes.
and it went into I refuse to not love my life.
And I'm mostly repeating that for the recording so that we get that on the recording again and again and again.
Yeah, I mean, the art changed. It changed so much. That's true. It just really changed my life. And yeah, as I shared that the the card I made cards from one of the projects, and I can't tell you how many people just tell me how delighted they are to get it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's lovely.
I
I was
know. They're so
very happy to get
cute.
it, and it's so nice. I tell you, it's art gallery worthy.
Mm-hmm.
But I never
They're
had
so
that
cute.
medium. I'm a little Gabby. Like I never had the medium of art to share with anybody, and it just it's so yeah. And I started to volunteer. I've been going out with my power chair, and or Maria said my motorized chair. That makes more sense. Although I like calling it my power chair and paratransit.
Powers.
And I went to a holiday party at this music venue that I volunteered at. I forgot I started there like 15 years ago, and then I stopped going because I didn't want to go with my walker, and it was just too hard. You know, it was COVID, and then I didn't want to go back, and I wasn't even going to go to the party.
Mhm.
And then they said, hey, we got a lot of talented people. We're going to have and we're going to have an entertainment, an open mic. And there were lots of people there. I mean, the room was full. I don't know, 150 people maybe. And so yeah, I performed, and I went up the ramp. They had to fix the ramp for me to get up on the stage, and it was it was so good to do. Yeah, so I did that piece that kind of came out of AnCan, very much came out of AnCan, and yeah, it was very well received. And I only did it in like 5 minutes, and I had people singing along, and because there's a lot of new people who don't know me, and it's like, well, I think I should get up there and
Introduce
oh,
yourself.
and then I brought a little card. I put because they said, okay, they called it a solstice bush. It looked to me like a Christmas tree, and it had little bulbs on it and ornaments and everything like that. But I
They
brought
called
my
it a what?
card. Yeah, I brought my card and had that put like a small version of my snow fairy cards.
Aw, little snow fairies.
And yeah, it's
So
on the tree.
cute. Oh, and they put it on the tree. That's cute.
I asked my friend to put it on the tree for me. Yeah. And then I sent people over, like, oh, look at that tree. Look at my card. And it's the only one that looks like that. I think it's tree worthy, too.
That's a good idea. All right. I'm going kind of overboard with the circles because I'm just having fun with them.
We're gonna do other color circles, like orange or something, or what are we gonna do?
Yeah, I just remembered there's some orange. There's like just a couple of orange ones, like there. There's probably some more orange like covered up in here. You just can't see them. But yes, you can absolutely go with like orange, really any other color you can think of.
Any other? I hate when you do that. Well, what about no, pink's
What
gonna
about
make it better. What
purple?
about blue? I
What
don't.
about teal? What about
Teal, I
teal?
know, I found a really cool teal and I forgot to save it. I'm like, ooh, that teal looks really good. Really, really good.
It's my color. My favorite color. There we go. There's a little bit of lighter orange. So I lightened it up with the white. I say that, but I just added a little bit more orange because I didn't, it's hard to tell.
I just looked at that picture that we did with bouquet because I have no mental image and I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. I can use those colors.
We're gonna have a lot of red, orange leaves though, right? So the orange
Yes.
maybe
Yeah, tons of orange.
we don't really need the background to have the circles of orange, really, probably.
No, I don't think it's necessary.
Yeah.
Especially if you have that other picture.
Yeah, it's not. It's okay. Yeah, you can leave it out if you don't want to add the orange.
Do you think, okay, I am going to show you what I'm doing. It's a big mess because I didn't like what was happening. And I started, okay. Well, just tell me what you think. Can I show you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Shows it. I didn't like what my circles were doing. I wanted some texture, and then I just started splattering on there, like
Ooh.
splattering, and then
Oh, you splattered.
and then I'm wondering if I should, I could smudge it, I could blend it, or should I maybe just go with that splatter thing? Like,
I love that splatter. I feel like the splatter will be, if you do more of that splatter, it would be a nice contrast whenever you
texture
put the
underneath.
leaves. Yeah, a nice texture that would contrast with the leaves, I think.
So I can leave
That's
whatever
pretty.
blobs I did. The blobs are just
Mm-hmm.
not making me happy.
Yeah, I like
Put
especially
splattering on it. Okay, yeah.
I love that area where you have the three colors kind of blending, like the green and the orange and the blue together.
Where's that? Wait,
On the
that
bottom.
or
Yeah,
that?
love that part down here on this side of the painting.
Look at your fingers at the color of the.
I
Oh, so have
love,
both. Like have the
yeah,
blobs, and then okay.
have the
Well, I could always
blobs.
try. I could always try to smudge it, but I'm starting to feel like no, it needs something. Yeah.
And I love that spot. It looks like actual watercolors, at least from what I could see, based off of the lighting and all that good stuff.
Yeah, and it's interesting. I think I can't remember which one I did. It might have been the two snow fairies, but someone said to me, "Oh, is that watercolor?" And I'm like, "Oh, it was supposed to be." I always feel kind of cool that yeah.
Like they could tell, yeah. I love that.
Or one of the things I did, I copied yours, and someone said, "Oh, is that Van Gogh?" And I'm like, "Very good."
Ooh,
Even though mine wasn't Van Gogh, that, like you say, I go, I
that's
hate
a
when you give us choices,
compliment.
but I very much love that you give us choices because it helps me. It helps me just have that freedom.
And
Yeah, it
that
very
is
much helps me have freedom to do something that's not what Han is doing. Not that I don't want to.
well, I mean, also you are also having to translate it to digital format too. So I feel like there needs to be that, like that kind of what do you call it? That freedom for you to just explore.
Yeah, and it's nice to start feeling confident about it.
Yeah.
Part that's like, really?
All right, y'all. So I do want to give plenty of time for the leaves. So let's go ahead and start on the branches. So we'll put in the branches first, and then we'll go ahead and add the bigger leaves, and then all of these other tiny leaves, the smaller leaves, think of those as filler. So those are filler. They're there to take up space. These 3 leaves or 4 leaves actually, these 4 leaves right here, we are actually gonna shape them out, create the classical leafy shape. Don't ask me what kind of tree this is. I don't know. It's just classic leaf shape. That's all I know. I'm trying to remember. I believe what I did was paint it in, but painting it in using that modeling paste. You'll see what I mean. It's gonna turn out to be thicker, and that's what we want. We want that thickness. We want to be able to see our brush strokes whenever we do that. So I did paint that in rather than I didn't use the knife for these leaves. I used the paintbrush for that. Now, when it comes to the branches, I did use the modeling paste with the branches, but what I did was I painted them in the same way that we're going to paint in these. So they are going to be thicker. So let's go ahead and take out our modeling paste. Let's get our brush. So again, this is going to be a medium-sized round brush. So something like 6 or an 8, around there. Medium size. And I'm going to go ahead and grab this. I think there's still plenty of space to add some modeling paste to this. And I am going to pour out some black paint now. And I'm just going to put it next to my brown. So black and brown. A little bit of purple because I like to add purple whenever I do branches. There we go.
I didn't know you always do that because I was working on, I think, the bunny thing with the branches.
Uh-huh.
I
Oh, yeah.
I
didn't
mean,
do
in
that
a way,
before.
it probably came up with the same effect because you were like, use black, and I'm like, black's not right. So I think I have like more like a red tinged, which would
Oh.
maybe sort of do the purplish kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just, you didn't notice because that's kind of what you want, right? You don't really want to notice it. You just want to
Yeah,
know
no,
that
that's
it looks good.
it just kind of makes it more of a complicated brown because it's the same thing with this one. There's purple in here, but you really don't notice it all that much unless you look closely. Now, I am going to grab my modeling paste and I'm just going to put like a big old scoop of it somewhere that's clean and dry. So that's dry. So I'll just put it right there in the middle here. I always like to scoop with a clean, preferably like an unused palette knife. So maybe one that you're just not gonna, like, you can just set aside and use that specifically just as your scooping palette knife. Just get a good scoop here. Scoop or two. Now, I mentioned that I had created these branches using the modeling paste plus the brush. So let's take some of this. Scrape that off. Don't forget to close the lid of your modeling paste after you've scooped some out. That way it doesn't dry. Okay. And I'm going to take some of this modeling paste here. Let's get a good scoop of it. And I can just put it next to the brown. Maybe just 1 or 2 scoops. And then go into my brown. Let's grab a little or a lot of brown. A little bit of black. And then also a little bit of purple. See if we can contain that, mix that together. Now, I did mention earlier that the modeling paste, it does add a lighter touch to it. So it kind of looks like I'm going to need to add some more black paint. Maybe a lot more than I originally thought. More black paint. And then definitely more brown. There we go. That's looking pretty good. And it will dry a little bit darker. So if it's not exactly coming out right, like this looks like it's a little bit more on the grayish side, but it's not going to turn into that exact black paint that you see right here, but it will get pretty dark anyway. Just give it some time to dry.
Hannah, I am mixing that with the paste, right?
Yes, the paste. Yes.
Okay.
You got it.
Just in case I made a mistake.
So Hannah, I'm not using the paste. So what should
Oh,
I
yes.
be? What should I be mixing? What should I be doing?
You just need your paints in that case.
So I'm gonna pour brown, orange, purple, and what else?
Well, we're just gonna be using the branch colors. So the branch colors are gonna be brown, black, and purple. So just this little section here.
Okay.
Yeah, brown, black, and purple. I'm adding a little bit more purple to mine. Now for my modeling paste people, that's still pretty dark. And like I said earlier, it will get a little bit more dark when it dries. And I'll still add a little bit more of my colors, my brown, my black. But I think this looks pretty good. Because like I said, if it looks a little bit ashy or grayish, that is still okay, because you know that you added a good amount of all of those colors. All right. So while you guys are mixing, I'm gonna get started on my branches. Set them here. There you go. Okay. So I think I just kind of got carried away with the branches because I love painting branches. I think they're so fun. But keep that in mind. All right. As long as you have just 3 main branches, you're good. Honestly, if you don't even want to do this bottom one, 2 is fine. Okay.
So we're
Now
gonna
our
pick the
paint.
branches with this putty with the
Yep. Yes, we are. Now, when I paint it though, it's almost like I'm not really going to be squishing the paint into the canvas. It's mostly me just kind of laying it on top like that. I mean, you can absolutely mark out the what is it? The layout of the branches like that. But then you definitely want to go back over it again and lay it on top of that path you just made. See that? See, I can pick up some globs of it and lay that on top. Because we want it to have dimension. We want it to be thicker. I can even, let's maybe lay out another path for this branch right here. So I've just kind of lightly put the paint down to kind of create that path, but then go back and grab a thicker amount of paint and add that right on top because we want it to be thicker. Now, if you need to move to a smaller brush for layering it on top, you can absolutely do that. You can get a smaller brush if it's easier to do that.
I swear tonight's not my night. Let me look for it.
One-eyed Jack, give yourself a break.
It'll transform once we put the leaves on top of it. I'll go ahead and start to lay out the pathway for my next branch. So I've got that. I've laid down the branches. So now I'm going to go over it again. Grab some big old globs of this modeling paste and lay that on top because we want to be able to see that texture. I do have one that kind of sticks up here, like from the bottom. So again, lay down that
You want a
pathway.
bed, Mom?
Yeah.
Lay
So
down.
for Christy, while I'm laying.
And then go back on top of it and add more. Don't forget, if you want to switch to a smaller brush, you can.
These branches are ugly.
Oh, Marcy.
Because the putty is so thick you can't get a nice line, you know? Even I got a tiny little hairless brush and it still stinks.
It's supposed to be thick, though.
Yeah, but it's demented.
It's gonna stop by.
I'm gonna have to
Now,
modify.
if you're just using the paint, then you don't have to like go over it again and again and again. You can just paint the branch the one time, and then that'll be it. Now, the smaller brush does help, but I feel like I'm having to go back and add more paint on top of it, like refill pretty often, which just annoys me. That's all. It's just annoying.
Can't get a smooth, like nice pointy branch at all.
Well, keep in mind too that we're also gonna have a bunch of leaves too. So if there's any spot that you want to cover up with a leaf, you can do that. Just let it dry. Like here for me, for example, like I just have a few little, I mean, it's just, it looks a little fuzzy to me if I look at it, but I can always cover that up with some leaves. Oh,
I'm gonna
Mark.
throw it away again, I swear. I'm gonna throw this piece of crap away.
Oh, that's right. You had created a whole nother one, didn't you?
No, but I should have. But it doesn't
Aw.
matter. I'm screwing up the whole thing, so it doesn't matter. It's frustrating. So frustrating.
You'll get through it, Marcy. Keep going. For anyone watching too, keep going. It's okay.
See, I'm discovering. I already switched from the speckles. You know,
Uh-huh.
it's like, it'd be nice if I remembered what tools I had and how they work.
Ah.
I've just come to just really appreciate the process. You know, like I'm still just doing the background, and I'm fine. You know,
Good. Keep
it's
working at it.
it's yeah.
Can I take a look at it, Marcy?
Yeah, they're all stubby and ugly.
Oh. Okay. Oh, hold on. I turned around for a second. Okay, let me add you. There we go. Marcy, those are not bad at all. Those are
They're hard. They're stubbies.
Let's see
even
it
on
again.
the,
I didn't see. I missed it. Show me again.
let me take
I
away
want to
my,
see how bad it is. Look what your terrible artwork did for me. Yeah, but you'll fix it.
that is so pretty though.
You'll fix whatever
The
you don't like
the
about it.
the
That's the good part is you know how to
I
fix
got a
Mhm.
things.
tiny little brush and it still stinks.
I feel like some of your branches are definitely thinner than mine, that's for sure.
No, they're not thin at all. That's my problem. I have to even thicken them because the
Well,
made a mistake on the branches and you have to modify it. So you have to thicken everything up and it looks like
mm.
they need a diet.
No, but that is the idea though. Like they are supposed to be thicker though.
They need to go on a diet.
Oh my God, my pants tell me that every day.
Well, I put on some pants I hadn't put on since last year because they're kind of warm.
Uh-huh.
And then okay, I'm filling them in, but when I put them on, I was like, oh my God. Really
Yeah.
and it's like, no, remember, you haven't had them on. They've been sitting in the drawer. They'll stretch.
Yeah, that's what I gotta tell myself.
As I have another cookie, right?
Yeah. No, my my jeans wouldn't fit me. Well, thank you.
Well, wait till you hit 40.
Yes, there's some-
40, forget about it. Tomorrow I turn 68 and I'm very proud of it.
Wow.
Tomorrow's my birthday.
Tomorrow's your birthday. Happy
Whoa.
birthday!
Thank you.
Woohoo!
I'm very proud because I've outlived all my siblings and even my father was gone by 57, my
Wow.
sister 58, my brother's 60. I'm the matriarch and I'm gonna be 68, so I'm very proud of that.
You should be.
I felt like that
Hmm.
at 64, but now,
That's good, Karen.
because yeah, yeah, and then I passed 70. I'm like, okay, I've outlived. Okay, Hannah, can I show you? Even though I'm still doing the background,
Yeah.
I changed it, but I'm learning. It doesn't matter that I changed it. What matters is I'm enjoying it, and I could still do the splatter thing, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. But I guess my question is just well, it actually looks better than that. That doesn't look too good. It looks better on the screen, but I mean, should
Hmm.
I have more dark? Let's see.
Yeah, I would say maybe maybe more areas that have a bit more of the green.
The dark green?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look better than what I'm showing you. I don't know how to make that.
You which
Like it doesn't,
tool did you
it's not like
use?
right now you can really see the colors, but
Uh-huh.
on my thing it looks more mute. It looks more blended.
Oh,
It
okay. It
doesn't
looks more
look
blended. Yeah, yeah.
doesn't look blended.
I would say just more of the green in there, and then you should be good.
Well, I'm happy when I look at it, it looks better than what I showed you. So
Well,
that I have more of a dark background.
yeah. Well, I actually really like that I can see more of your oranges and your yellows in yours. Because for me, I feel like mine all blended in a little more than I intended. Like
Yeah.
I like that variation.
And yeah, mine has it, but is it more? It really has it. You can't see it in this, but
Uh-huh.
I guess is the goal that it should be darker so that when you actually paint the leaves and everything, it'll look more.
Yeah, so the leaves will stand out. That's a good. That's always a good question to ask. What is the goal of this painting? What is the goal of this section that we're doing? I have to ask myself that all the time. Now, let's see. We do want our branches to dry a bit before we put our leaves on top of it. And even whenever we do put all that filler, so all of those other leaves on top of it, whenever I do that, I'm gonna target those areas that are more dry than others. So maybe like outside of it at first, and then after that I'll go and I'll overlap the branches here and there, just here and there. But that's for later. Um, I'm jumping ahead. Don't listen to me. Let's do our big leaves first. So these leaves, they take up a lot of space. And I only have 4 of them in here. So 4 of them, and they're not an even mixture of our colors. So this is like, yes, it's a lighter yellow, but there's a little bit of, I'm sorry, it's a lighter orange, but there's a little bit of extra yellow in there. This one, again, it's a little bit darker, so I've added some red in there, added more red in there, a little extra yellow on this one. We're not going to connect it just yet, at least not fully connect it to our branch. So it's just going to kind of float for a little bit. So,
Can I show you? I put some black in the, I put black in the branches. I put a little black into that.
oh, like black streaks in there?
Yeah, see it like,
Let me take mine away so I can see it a little better.
let's see, huh?
Yeah, I see them like mostly in the middle section there.
Yeah, I added like, if you can see some black in there.
Yeah, that's a nice texture. That's a good way to do that.
To kind of
That's
give it some
pretty.
kind of, to give it some kind of life, because I was really not happy with it. I don't know, can you see the streaks, the black streaks?
Yeah, I can see. I mean, it's hard. Like I have to squint to see it just because of the lighting, but I can see it.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that looks good. How did
The
you
black.
add the black in there? Did you use the brush?
Yeah, I just took a brush and I took some black
Oh,
paint
okay.
and I went right over the putty, because the branches
Yeah,
are puttied, like puttied. Ugh.
yeah,
Oh, and so it's going to be
that's
textured.
good.
Nice.
Yeah, the branches are textured for
Mhm.
sure. They're like a heavy putty. That was
Yeah.
that's hard.
All right, you're working at it. Okay, let me spotlight mine. So let's make those branches. So since the modeling paste already lightens it up for us, I don't even need to add any white paint. I can literally just use the modeling paste and some of my my orange. So mix a little orange in with your modeling paste, just like that.
I
Be a
wonder,
little darker than that.
I'm now starting to put the splatters back, and I'm wondering maybe I should just skip the bouquet because I did that painting once before,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe I should just let the splatters go on top of my mush and then fill
Yeah.
it all up with trees and things like that.
Yeah, that'll work.
Because
I feel like you may not need the bouquet just because of
How
the
I'm doing
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like how you're doing it.
yes, so I brought back the splatters, and I like them.
Yeah.
And I got the layer. I mean, I don't ever do more than one layer, but I've learned that I can layer, and then when I get them to look the way I like, I merge them, and then I get to have another layer. If
So
that
I'm gonna
makes
start
sense.
to draw my leaf on top of it. It's vaguely heart shaped. Now, just like with the branches, I'm just gonna lay down the basic shape of it. Basic leaf shape, and it's not connecting to the branch yet. But then after I lay down the basic shape, again, I'm going to go in and start to put those layers, those streaks on top of it because I want it to be thicker. I want to lay down that putty-like texture. And your leaf may end up getting a little bit bigger, just, as you're painting along. Well, that's all right. Let it get bigger. You want that very thick consistency. Now, if you're not using any modeling paste, then you would add it the same way. I mean, your brush strokes might blend in a little bit, Maria, but you still want to add it the same way because we'll still be able to see a little bit of that texture.
So
Your-
am I
is
adding
your
a little white to my orange?
Yeah, we're gonna do that in a moment.
Okay.
And is your branch gonna touch the leaf?
Yes, yeah, we'll go in a little bit with the smaller brush for that part.
Okay.
And yes, Maria, I just realized you're not using the modeling paste, so yes, you would have to add the white to it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. Now, I want you guys to take a look at the texture. We're gonna add a little bit of yellow and a little bit of modeling paste, just plain old modeling paste as the streaks for our first leaf. And I'll do that in a moment. I won't do that just yet.
So Hannah, I'm just gonna first put my orange paint with the leaf and then add white over it, or am I gonna blend the white with the orange first?
Blend the white with the orange first. Yeah, that's a good question. So for you, yeah, you'll take your white paint and then you'll add that to some of your orange, and then that after you mix it on your palette, then you can add it to then you can create your leaf.
Okay.
Yeah. Good question. Good. Let's see, lots of texture here. Now, the same idea where we had a huge mixture of greens for the background. Like I was telling you, like your palettes can get very messy. Lots of greens everywhere, lots of different colors mixing unevenly. It's that same idea with the leaves too, because again, we want that texture, we want that mixture, we want our brush strokes to really shine through. So whenever I add any of my colors to my leaves, once that base layer is there, I'm not going to go back in and pre-mix anything else. I'm just going to go straight to the color itself and add that color right on top. So just going to show you with a little bit of just plain old modeling paste, just because it's already white, like it's already the color that I need. So I can just go in here. And because that leaf has like a line in the middle, I can start there, that line in the middle, and just kind of swipe, swipe, swipe. Maybe I can go along the edge and swipe, swipe, swipe. And that's just with the modeling paste. So for Maria, you would just use white paint.
Okay.
Swipe, swipe, swipe it in there. And I can kind of go along the edge or go down the middle. That's going to be my rule here. If go down the edge or along the edge or go down the middle. So that was me just going straight from the modeling paste to my leaf. And that's going to be the idea anytime I go in with an extra color on top of that base color. So let me...
My orange isn't actually totally covering the paint underneath.
Oh, maybe you need more white to add to your pre-mixture. So maybe when you go and go back to your palette, maybe just mix a little extra white with it. So with this leaf here, same thing again. I'm going to go straight into my yellow, and I can just add a little yellow. Same kind of texture, same kind of brush strokes, just going right on top and putting it on unevenly. And it's that same idea for all of my big leaves. Base color first, make your base color, and then just go straight in from any of your other leaf colors.
You think it's okay if our some of our leaves overlap?
Oh yeah, that's even better. I would love to see those leaves overlapping. I'm actually also going to pour out my red because I forgot to do that earlier. Because we're doing leaves now, so I want some of that red. Now, all of my leaves are going to start off using that same color, okay? So that same light orange. So for my modeling paste people, if you need to mix a little bit more modeling paste plus orange, go ahead and do that. But maybe next time, instead of adding yellow, maybe I'll add more of the red instead. And I'll show you how that goes. So let me mix some more of that base color. And then maybe I'll add right here. So I want to shape it. I think I want this one to be fully heart-shaped. Maybe like a little less so. And I made this one huge on accident, so maybe once this dries, I'll overlap it with this branch. Because that's just me. I accidentally made this a little bit huge.
Accidentally on purpose.
I did, though. I really did. And now, go right on top of that. Accidentally on purpose. I think I'm getting my brown mixed into it. Oops. All right. Leave that alone for now. So I'm layering. You can definitely see the thickness of the modeling paste coming through.
I'm so far behind, but I'm having a lot of fun.
I mentioned earlier that I wanted to add a little bit of red to this next one. So I'm just gonna go straight into my red and see what happens. Start in the middle. That is red. Swipe it in there. Now I'm feeling like I want to bring back more of that orange color in it because it's pretty light. So you can absolutely do that too if that's you. So you can go straight into orange. Swipe that in there. And it's just going to mix all on its own. All on its own on your canvas. There we go. I'm trying to preserve that line that I made in the middle there. Add a little more red. I'm just talking out loud now. No, I think I'll leave it alone because I don't want these brush strokes to disappear. Yeah. And you can always move your paper around too. So this next one, maybe I'll have it face, maybe I'll put it here and have it face that way. Well, let me make some more of my base color. So my base color is going to be that orange plus modeling paste. And then I know I said I was going to put it here, but actually, yeah, I think I will put it here. No, I don't put it here. Don't mind me. Have it face that way. Make this one a little smaller. Make that basic leafy shape. And then Add piles and piles and piles of the modeling paste. Lots of piles. There we go. Can I show you guys what I did creatively, like my creative project?
Did you finish your t-shirts?
Oh yes, I ordered the prints. I just haven't like done the heat press part yet. Have I shown you?
I don't
Sharon?
know what Home Alone is, so I had to like look it up. I was like, what is she talking about?
Okay, so for anyone wondering, here it is. Let me find it on my computer first. Okay, so for Christmas this year, we're all getting matching shirts, and so I designed the matching the t-shirt design that we're all gonna have on it, and we ordered it. We ordered like the it's called a DTF, but I forgot what it stands for. But it's basically the print that you put on top of the t-shirt, and we have a heat press, so we're gonna like heat press it here at home. And that's how we get it onto the shirt. So here's the design. Here it is. I found it. It's a reference to Home Alone, the first Home Alone movie. And it's on a white background because it's supposed to be clear. So, you know, all our t-shirts are going to be either red or green. Okay, let me share it now. If you've seen Home Alone, then maybe you'll recognize it. Do you see it, Sharon?
Cool. That's great.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
That is amazing.
I had so much fun.
I had to find the clip because I'm like, why is she so hysterical about it? It sounds
Yeah.
really terrible.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
And that was the same time I heard about Maria thing. I was going to wear pajamas. So, like, do people really do that? I mean, I'm not a Christmas
Yeah,
person. They
we
really
do
like
that
that
every
is like you're
year.
all going to wear like we're
Yeah.
team, we're team filthy animals.
It's so the theme is like that t-shirt plus pajama pants. So I still need to find my like a pair of pajama pants. But we do that every year.
What? You have a theme?
Yeah. Well, no, I'm sorry. We don't have a theme. We wear pajamas every year. But this year's the
Matching?
first
But
time.
are they matching pajamas?
No, it's just pajamas in general. Yeah, normally like we'll just bring our own pajamas, but this year is the first year that we're actually like wearing the matching t-shirts. So I'm excited about it. I have pajama pants. I just want better ones.
Is that just for Christmas morning?
Yeah. Well, it's actually for Christmas Eve.
Do you
We
go
always
out? Because that's a big thing with young kids is they wear pajama pants to like to go to the movies or.
I remember when that was the thing when I was in middle school or
Well,
high
it's
school or
back.
something.
It's
back.
back.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Wait, what's back? Say it again.
Wearing
Wearing your
pajamas.
Oh,
out.
yeah. I mean, I didn't know it went away, but I have noticed.
Yeah, I was at Walmart the other day and there was a whole family that walked in in their pajamas.
And
Oh my
slippers.
gosh.
And then
It's like
here, slippers
it's
a
like
lot.
you want to ask, is it wash day?
Right?
You had clean.
Right?
And curlers in your hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, curlers in your hair. Oh yes, that's right. So for this one, I had added some yellow and modeling paste in, just like with this one.
Okay, you're gonna have to hurry up, or I'm gonna have to leave.
Yeah, you're gonna fade. That's all right. Let's do some modeling paste plus our filler colors here. So let's give our big leaves a little chance to dry before we add like the smaller stems that connect it to the branch. So let's give it a little bit to dry, time to dry, but that will give us a moment to go around and put those filler leaves. So that's going to be all of this stuff. So what we're going to do is you're going to mix one color at a time. So we can start with orange just because we already sort of started the orange plus modeling paste. It's always going to be one of our colors mixed with modeling paste. So orange plus modeling paste, yellow plus modeling paste, red plus modeling paste. And you'll do one at a time. And this is where if you have your palette knife, you can certainly put it in with your palette knife, but you have to mix a lot of it. So I'm actually going to start with red because I have more red than I do orange out right now. It might mix a little bit of pink, so you might have to add more of that red. There we go. Some more red. And for you, because everybody's paint is going to be a little bit different depending on the brand, if it still looks really pink even after adding more of the red, then you can always balance it out with a little bit of orange. It'll help a little bit at least. Or yellow. So I'm just balancing it out because it looks pretty pink to me for now. Definitely balanced out with that yellow and orange. And then if you're using the palette knife method, you'll take big old chunks of it and then you'll move your picture around and kind of swipe it. Now you got to be careful though, because you can see that I accidentally swiped the branch. But that's okay. I can just cover that right up. So I'm picking up globs of paint every single time. And I'm really just like swiping it down using the tip of my palette knife. But I'm definitely moving my picture around because I want my leaves to face all kinds of different directions. So that's what you're going to do for one color at a time, for each color. Now, if it's a bit much for you to use the palette knife, maybe you're still getting used to the texture of the modeling paste, you can switch over to your medium-sized brush and basically do the same thing with the medium-sized brush. Take globs of it, globs of your chosen color. See that? That's a lot. And do the same thing, but except you're using a brush this time. See that? One color at a time. Using a brush this time. For me, I feel like it does go faster that way. But it's nice to have a combination of both. Now let me show you what it looks like when you put the next color. Now you don't have to, I know I said earlier that you go one color at a time, but actually you don't have to go one color at a time. Say, oh, say you get tired of using red or tired of using any of your other colors. You can switch back to another color for the time being. Like this is not one of those things where you have to wait for a color to dry before you move on to the next one. You can interchange. What was that, Karen?
Is your red? Oh, your red in your original doesn't look as lipsticky red as what you're using now.
Which one?
It looks like now you're using lipstick red. So I was looking at.
Yeah, it's pretty dark. It's actually called cardinal red or
Oh, you got
cardinal
cardinals
crimson.
on your mind, huh?
I do, yeah. All thanks to Vera. I was so happy because like I posted a picture of that cardinal picture on Instagram and it like sold within like 5 minutes. So proud of that.
And then how do you get it to them, or is it local?
Oh, it's local. Yeah, it was actually 2 people wanted to buy it, so I'm actually going to make another one for the second person. So here is the orange. Same process, same method. Scoops of it. And you can definitely start to overlap those branches that are dry. Now, because I know Sharon's got to go, and I got to eat my food too. At any point, you can, well, any point after your big leaves have had a little bit of time to dry, you can go back in and we can make the branches, the small branches that connect the leaves. So this is actually a maroon color. So it's like black and red, or like maybe it's brown and red. So I am going to take my tiniest brush for that. So it's like a size 0 or a 2, whichever one you've got. I want to say it was red and brown plus modeling paste. So there's my red. Here's my brown. Yep, it was actually red and brown plus black. So 3 colors. Red, brown, black. 4 if you count modeling paste. Red, brown, black, modeling paste. Red, brown, black, modeling paste. Add a little more black to that, a little more brown to mine. There we go. This looks pretty dark. And now I'm just going to take my globs of it and just connect it from the branch. So I am like stretching it a little bit onto the branch. And then stretch it onto the leaf. I'm not going to go all the way down because, you know, this is modeling paste. So our brush strokes are still going to be a little bit thicker. So from the branch, stretch it down, build it up with extra modeling paste, stretch it down the middle as much as you can. And it's definitely not going to look like a totally straight, cohesive line. But that is the nature of the modeling paste. Same thing with this one, same thing. Grab my mixture, move my picture around, stretch from the branch to the leaf and down, building it up with that layer. Thick modeling paste on top. I think it's dry enough that it's not mixing with it, so that's good. Now, definitely need to add more of that filler for me. But that filler, like literally just the modeling paste plus your color of choice, that's the last step. So If anyone wants to show off their painting, let me know.
Hannah, I'm far behind. I haven't had a chance to get the little leaves. I've been paying so much attention to the bigger leaves.
Me too.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
I'm happy about that because
Okay.
I'm enjoying it.
I'm
Yeah.
going.
Sharon, yes. Are you? Do you want to share?
I'm not even close.
You're not close. Okay, that's okay. Let's see.
No.
Can we see anyway?
There they are. Yeah, you just need like more filler.
Yeah, I'm not close. But when I get back from out of town, I will continue.
Yeah, and we'll send you the recording.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a
See
safe
you.
trip. Have
Oh, have a
fun.
good Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah,
Have fun. Merry Christmas. You take care.
thanks. And
Don't
you
forget
get better. You sound like you have a cold.
it's allergies.
Okay.
Won't go away.
All right. See
Bye.
ya. Bye.
Bye. Happy holiday.
You
Yes.
too.
Putting that brown inside the leaf made them ugly. They were better
Oh.
off without the brown in them.
Oh, Marcy.
I take
That
it.
Marcy.
Yep. Okay, let me spotlight you. Where are you, Marcy? Marcy, you're being really hard on yourself. You really are.
They look like a butt.
They
Somebody's butt.
don't look like a butt. Get
butt.
Get the butts out of your mind, Marcy.
I don't even know what she's talking about, right?
The
Thanks for
booty butt.
pointing that out. I know.
The
What did I do?
bootay.
I think with the ghosts, with
Uh-huh.
what did I call them? Embraced ghost. They look like penises because Marcy started with that, and I'm like, oh my god, my ghost looks like penises. Why did she have to say that?
What are you talking about?
When we were making those ghosties, like with the Van Gogh kind of ghosties,
Van Gogh ghosties?
ghosts, yeah, the
Is
ghosts.
it like the
Hi,
one
Christy.
that went like that?
No, no, no.
Oh, I know what you're
I can
talking
I
about.
can find it, but I'm not going to. But she mentioned, I don't even know if she mentioned it with that, and then I'm like, oh my god, she had to go say penises. That's what my
Can't
ghost looked
unsay
You can come in,
like. I
Christy.
couldn't unsee it, right?
You can't. Now you can't unsee it, huh?
That Marcy.
Oh well, life goes on.
We love you, Marcy.
She's my inspiration.
You know, I'll like
Everybody
it
is.
tomorrow. Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, give it time.
I can't believe when I look back at some things I did because if you do it so that you could look like Hannah and you don't, then you feel bad. But that's just,
Yeah.
you don't have to. Because
Yeah.
I'm looking at my bouquet, the one that I did.
Uh-huh.
It's like, well, why would I do that again? It looks good, even though I stopped, before I felt like I was done. But this could just be something different. I'm still on the background, the atmospheric background.
Yeah, and I always feel like that's the better thing to do, like and honestly it's true that whenever you do your own painting, your own handwriting, so to speak, is going to come out. It's never going to look exactly like mine. And it shouldn't. Honestly, it shouldn't look like mine.
The only ones
It should look like
that I did
yours.
take pictures was the pumpkins that had like, it really looked like, I was like, whose am I looking at? Because I was able to capture the
Oh,
names. I'm like, who are we looking at? But
that's
they are
nice.
more, yeah. And Josie's sort of been my co-pilot, even though she goes, I'm not going to tell you what to do. But if it helps me so much when you say to people, oh, I really like how you did X, Y, and Z.
Hmm.
Because then I can look at, if I don't know what looks good, I don't have an image, and I don't. That's why
Yeah.
Marcy suffers because she's like, well, I want it to look like, and with me, I'm like, I don't know what I want it to look like. I just want
I
to.
don't know what I want it to look like. I just want it to look good. And then, number one, right now, my eyes are so blurry. You kidding me?
That's right. You did
Yeah,
just have your surgery, so
I
you
know.
gotta.
That's why I said one eye Jack, just like be kind to yourself.
Yeah, give yourself some grace for
I
sure.
gotta start putting in now. I'm behind because I gotta start putting in those red dots and
And what's going to happen if you don't do it by the end of class? Oh my God, you're not going to be a
telling
part of the
you.
program anymore.
Oh
Telling you.
You're
You're,
going to get kicked out.
you're such you're such a brat. She's a brat.
Oh, good. Defend
Bro.
yourself now, right? I'm glad. I'm happy about that. Don't listen to me. I'm not just a
no.
brat. I'm an idiot.
You guys are funny. Right? Imagine if I did kick you out. That would be.
Well, like I see, that's why I wrote that letter about that program. I mean,
Oh, that's
imagine,
right.
being threatened that I'm going to be. It's a long read. You're going to have time to read it all. It's a very long
Okay.
read, actually, because there's what I wrote, and then there's the part. I'm not sending you the part that I didn't send that I wrote, because it's very insightful to me. So
Okay.
I know when I get hooked on something like that, when it hijacks so much of my brain, I
Uh-huh.
know it's important. I mean, you probably get that with your visual art, but maybe I'll like hear a song
Yeah.
or I'll have an idea and I go, that's so stupid. Nobody wants to hear that. I'm not going to do that. That's so stupid. Nobody wants to hear that.
Aw.
And then I've learned to go, well, and I make friends with my editor and I just go, well, I'll take what you're saying under advisement and I'll see what other people think. Because I know if it's that compelling into my mind,
Uh-huh.
there's something there that needs to be said.
That's a good point too. Like it's something that I've actually been thinking about with my own artwork and especially this one idea for a series of artworks that I've been wanting to do. Like, because I had wrestled with like the idea like of thinking, oh, I don't know if that's like a good idea to go with. I don't know if I should make more artwork. Like what if it is kind of a dumb idea?
Oh,
But then like it's on my mind, like what you said, if it's on your mind, if it takes up so much space, then maybe it is worth exploring.
yeah, trust it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm seeing it now because I'm taking a ton of time doing atmosphere. I'm having like one layer of atmosphere, dark atmosphere, one layer of blobs, and I'm like, but I'm having fun. Yeah.
It's the
So
Same
just
process.
with,
Yeah.
put all
same with
those
the
red dots.
bunny. I mean, with the bunny, I hadn't hardly done anything by the time the class was over with the bunny. And I'm like, so, a mí no me importa. I can make it work. It's all right.
Mm,
You don't have to, it doesn't have to be that. You don't have to do what other people do.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, honestly, you don't have to.
But yeah, that program just really took up so much space in my head. It was ridiculous. I'm embarrassed to say how much space. Like how many times I woke up thinking about it and saying this and saying that and thinking about it and thinking about it. But then in the end, I'm happy with what I said, and I had to like clean away. I guess it's a little hard to do with art. That's why Marcy was, I'm just going to throw it out and start all over again.
Mm,
Because,
Sometimes I throw it out, Karen, and start over. A lot of times.
well, like, but with writing, you can keep some of the stuff you wrote and
mhm.
then clean it out. And then say, well, how can I be concise and kind? So you do help. You do help.
Yeah, I feel like there's nothing wrong with like with starting over, like starting an artwork over again. There's nothing wrong with that. And I do that too, actually. But as long as you keep persisting at something, I think that's progress, Like just because you go over it again with gesso and you're not happy with the painting, like that is okay. Just don't give up on it, and be nice to yourself.
And that's why I'm playing around with the background, and I have that option.
Uh-huh.
I don't have to start over. But I start. I can actually. I learned. I didn't know I can do it, but I think I can pull in a draft, like a very early draft, where I don't have to throw everything out, and I could still change it. I didn't think I could do that in the past, and I don't know if the program changed or whatever, but instead of being anxious, like, oh my God, I'm so far behind what everybody's doing, it's like, I'm having so much fun with this background. It's and then it stays with you.
They call that mindfulness. Is that what they call it? Just being mindful or being present. Is that what they? Am I just making up things in my head?
I know. And then now we're on recording, and so if you're gonna put that in, you're not gonna put all this comment.
Yeah, I'm not gonna edit this video. It's all going in.
Uh-oh. Okay, everybody, where are you?
I know. Where is everyone? I
everyone?
think like 28 people signed up.
Oh, well, you got their number. Okay, good.
I know. I'm watching you guys. I'm kidding. Oh, that's right. I was gonna show and tell my artwork. Okay. So I had bought some glass paints a long time ago and I never used them. So they've just been sitting around. And so I had these frames that I like glass frames that I bought during the summer during like a Michael's like clearance event or something. And so I thought, you know what? I have these glass paints. I have this these actual like glass frames. Why don't I paint on top of the glass frames without anything on it? And actually I need a white piece of paper in order for it to even show. So here's the glass frame.
Oh.
I think it's there, like that.
Oh, that's pretty.
Except that, the bulb, you're...
Oh, yeah, I know.
Maybe just move it to the side of the page. Yeah, or something like that. Pretty. Now those you're going to sell.
Yes, yeah,
People will want them.
these are I'm going to sell. And this opens up. So it was supposed to be like for, I don't know, for like pressed flowers. But then I decided to paint on top of it with the glass paints. They're so cool.
Is that acrylic paint, Hannah?
No, it's actually this. It's called gallery glass.
Oh.
So it comes in like all these different colors. So it's gallery glass. This is pretty. It's not bad. $3.
Yeah, it's pretty.
$3 for one of these. Maybe we can do a painting with this sometime. That's the only thing, though. You have to have a frame of some kind.
Well, if we know in advance, it would be something different.
Yeah, in advance, and it dries pretty quickly. Oh, Marcy, I see you. Let me put my things away. Hold on. Oops. Okay, there you are, Marcy. You're muted. I didn't know if you knew that. Let me make it bigger. Trying to unmute.
Are you happy with it, Marcy?
No, I was saying it looks stupid.
Oh, yeah, it's just so stupid.
Oh. Karen.
I want to see what you're going to do with it, because I know you're going to improve it, because you're not happy with it.
Work on it.
Yeah.
Work on it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Give it some time. Work on it tomorrow.
The dots ruined the whole thing.
The what?
I should have left it without the dots.
Okay. Do you have a palette knife? Are you using
everything you needed to?
What about the brush? Have you tried using the brush?
Yeah.
You tried the brush too? Maybe give it some time. I think what might help is that power in numbers, and I know I use that phrase all the time. Power in numbers. So let it dry a little bit so that it won't blend in with some new brush strokes that go on top of it.
Yeah, you saw the blending, huh? Yeah, it mixed.
And it might help to just leave, like, give it some space, leave it for a bit, and then come back to it. And actually, I forgot to mention this, but we were talking, but as I was painting, some of my brush strokes they were really big, and so I ended up making even more of these larger leaves just because my brush strokes ended up really blending together. So if it helps, you can go back in and maybe take some of those leaves and turn them into bigger ones. Like this blob right here, that can definitely become a larger one.
Which blob?
Yeah, that's a good
Right,
idea.
right. Which blob? Like that blob right there. That one keeps bothering me. And that one looks like a corn nut to me. So maybe I can go
So
over
show
it.
us what you would do. Oh, and I'm glad you covered up a lot of that lipstick red because that was bothering me.
The lipstick red. Let me see. Where's my Oh, here it is. Yeah, so I need to grab some more modeling paste out of my tub here. Oh, by the way, when it comes to like maintenance of your modeling paste tub and really anything you have that is a tub, it helps to keep the end, like the edge clean. So just kind of like wipe it, or at least as clean as you can. So just kind of wipe it periodically. That way it doesn't like stick together. And and it's just harder to open the bottle if it's dirty. So just wipe it. Okay, so go in there with
So
the
I like the idea of making the leaves, like
let me
covering up some of this bad stuff with leaves, like
yeah, let me show
bigger
you.
shaped leaves.
Yeah,
I like that idea.
let me show you how I do it. So definitely, I know I mentioned this in the beginning, but it is easier for me to go faster using the brush. So same thing. I'll take my color of choice. So let me just do yellow. And so this one right here, this one is the one that's bothering me. So I'll just go right on top of it and keep on spreading it. Like that. The same idea of using a lot of that paint on your brush. And if that means keep on going and making it even bigger, then that's okay too.
My problem, and I'm running into this problem right now, is when to stop. you know,
Yeah, that's
because
the
because I mean, even with the background, I'm doing all kind of things, and I finally realized, but you're gonna put things on top of it. Everything. Like there's an area that I love. I
uh-huh.
really love, and I'm gonna recreate it, and I can't. And so I'm realizing, yeah, but you're going to be putting all these other things on there. It doesn't matter. It's good enough.
Mhm.
And maybe when it's all over, that part you love will get covered up. But at least I loved a part of it, right? I love the
Uh-huh.
process. I'm not suffering, but I
Process.
understand Marcy's suffering. I suffered. The first year intensely, it was painful,
Mm. Do
and
you
now
like this one?
I'm trying not to suffer, and I'm just going, well, why don't you just, as long as I'm having fun, I just go, oh god, I'm caught up. Oh my god, I don't like it. And finally, I said, I refuse to not love my pain.
Yeah.
And that translated to, I refuse to not love my life.
Love that. I love that translation.
And it was kind of, what did you say earlier, too? There was something, you said something about,
Mm.
we forgot.
Well, something about what did I say? There's along those lines, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember.
Now, Hannah, you're too young for senior moment.
Wait, what?
You're too young for a senior moment. Us
It's not
seniors
a
always
Oh.
senior
forget
moment,
that
it's
we're
an
having a senior
MS
moment
thing.
when we forget.
Oh.
But
Yeah, I feel like it's funny because I feel like I have a lot in common with people who go through like older people who have senior moments. Because I remember like thinking about that whenever I was first diagnosed with MS and thinking, wow,
Uh-huh.
I can really hold down a good conversation with people who are way older than me, whereas before I could not do that.
Oh, yeah, yeah, you can definitely. Well, you know, before I even got diagnosed, I
Uh-huh.
noticed that like three of my good friends were in their very early 80s. I'm like, and I was like 70 or Marcy's age, you know. And
Yeah.
oh, okay, yeah, because I wound up being at their pace. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna merge because I love this. I might just have to send you what I love before I ruin it. You know, I'm gonna save it, but
Karen, sometimes I'll get up off the chair and I'll stand in the hallway and say, why did I get up? I know I was supposed to do something, but I don't
that's
remember.
not
I
a
just
senior
stand there.
moment. That is
I,
MS.
I do that all the time.
Isn't
But
that terrible?
I
I
do that
no,
all the time.
that's you know, the frustration is having MS. It's just it's different. It's not
Oh,
the same thing.
you know what's funny? I did that earlier today with my modeling paste because this morning I was looking for a bunch of different tools, things, and I was looking for my modeling paste, and I came in here and I was like, you know, I know it's not in here. Let me go back out there and look for it out there, and I knew it was somewhere out there, but then I walked out and I was like, hold on a second, why did I walk out there? I
Oh,
was looking
Yeah.
for the modeling paste.
I have something worse that I did. I went to this party on Tuesday, and in my mind, I knew what shirt I wanted. It looked kind of party like, and I was looking for it and I couldn't find it. And I was like, I know it's in this drawer. I can't find it. And I read that Marie Kondo book, and so I have my half my drawers are like Marie Kondo layered.
Oh, you showed me,
You know, I couldn't figure it out.
yeah.
And then I wound up wearing something else. But this is where I'm not stressing as much anymore. I'm just going with it. And I said, well, I guess you're just going to wear something else. I forgot what I even wore. That
Mhm.
was much plainer. You know, it wasn't party like. And then, but I was like, the weather, you know, because it's freezing at night, but it was warm in the day. What do I do?
Yeah.
And then today I opened up my drawer to put something away. I'm like, there's that shirt. It's like right there. It's like right there. It was there all the time. So
Staring at you.
no, it
Staring at
doesn't
you.
matter. You know, there it was all the time. Why? It was hiding in plain sight,
Uh-huh.
accidentally on purpose, right?
I
Accidentally
call
on
that right in
purpose.
front of my face. I do that too. I say it was right in front of my face. That's why I couldn't see it.
That happens. Kind of like when I have my phone in my hand and I'm looking for my phone. Literally happened just the other day. I was with my friend Hannah. Her name's also Hannah.
Oh,
And I was like doing the same thing. We were like cleaning up. We'd just done like a face painting event. So we're cleaning up and I was like, oh, where's my phone? Gotta find my phone. I don't know if I left it on the table. And it was right there in my hand.
and, well, that's often with glasses. You know, older people have. But
Yeah.
MS is different. I'm trying. It doesn't help to educate people, but
Uh,
especially providers. Like I went to ophthalmology, but I
oh
also go
yeah.
to my primary who does osteopathic manipulation on me, and she'll do something. She'll move me, and she'll say, "Move your arm up as if it was going to move to the left, or use a certain amount of force." And I know I used more than I needed to. Yeah. So I'm in the ophthalmology, and I was thinking about Marcy, and uh, there was a there was a helper at first. She was just terrible. I told the doctor, I don't want her coming back in here.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was just awful. Like I don't need to be stressed out about that. And I said, I'm squeamish. She goes, oh, well, if you're squeamish, this isn't a place to come. It's like stupid. You know, like,
That's your doctor's
don't
appointment.
tell me that. And I had just met the doctor. I liked her a lot. You know, I liked her a lot. So she's got the light in my eye, and I said, oh, I'm very sensitive. Because I knew that was more important than anything the other one was doing. So she's got the light in my eye, and she goes, look up, look down, look to the left,
Mm.
look to the. I'm going to say this is how I interpreted it. Look up, look down, look to the left, look to the right. you know, and then she says, look to the right. Like she wanted, you know, she wanted to be as fast. And I said, look, I have MS, I have cognitive. I know what it means to look to the right, but it just, you just, sometimes you just need that time. I love that color.
Yeah, it kind of gets.
I love that color that you're
Oh,
putting.
this one?
Yeah.
Oh, yay. Red and orange.
An orangey red. So, I mean, that's what it is. But I was trying to find a way to explain to medical people what this means because they don't get it.
Mm.
You know, you're trying to do something. You say, I need to take my time. No, no, no worries. Wait, did you do it yet? Like what? What?
Settle down, please.
So
I
I
don't
came
know if
up
you
with
can
a
see.
I came up with
Uh-huh.
a metaphor today. It's kind of like when you have an arrhythmia in your heart. You know, your
Hmm.
heart is bump bump, bump bump, bump bump, bump bump, and that's what your
Uh-huh.
brain is doing. And I did learn that from Dr. Thrower from MS Focus. It's an old video, and I took a snapshot of it because he talks about saltatory conduction, how your brain is doing da na 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 na, na. But with us it's like da na 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 na. Na, 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 So it's
A
not gone, but it's just
little slower, yeah.
it falls
Um,
out, and you got to wait for it to come back.
Marcy, were you gonna show?
Karen, look, see if you can get, look at that. Can you
Yeah,
see
Ooh,
so
that?
you had a blood
Now, and
draw.
look at this. Look at the other side. You see it?
oh,
Yeah. Well,
The nurse
maybe.
didn't know how to do an IV.
Well, that.
ooh,
Why would you stick an IV
that's
over
hard.
there? That was kind of a dumb place. I
And
just.
then
Um,
he was such an idiot. The big bubble was forming. You know it's not in the vein because a bubble of liquid was forming. And
mm,
I'm the patient and have to tell the nurse that you don't have it in. You got a bubble forming there. It's
Are you
not
sure
supposed
it
to
ooh,
was a nurse and not a tech?
I'm
I gotta
amazed that
look
you
at
looked
mine.
at it. Maria, how are you doing with your painting? Are you there?
Here I come.
Oh, there you are. Hey.
Yeah, my daughter was in and out, so I didn't want to distract everybody.
Ah, I gotcha.
Was she with the
That's
baby?
yeah.
No, she was just dropping. She's trying to sell her apartment or rent it, so she wanted to bring all her Christmas stuff here so that
Oh,
she didn't have to clutter her apartment with it.
I am impressed with your leaves. That is seriously really good.
Really, I
Yeah.
struggled with them. Trust me. I have to go over my branches because they're not light enough, but I mean they're not dark enough.
Oh, really?
Really? You don't think they're dark enough?
Well, some of them, and especially that one on by my, I don't know, the hand with my ring on it. Oh, there's only one hand up. The one
Oh,
closest to my hand, it looks a little muddled to me. I don't know.
Huh. I
it
think they
doesn't look
look,
like that.
yeah, I think they look pretty dark already. But I'm impressed with your leaves because you actually kept the shape of the brush. And that's not easy to do.
Yeah, I have to put more of the other
Yeah.
leaves all around. I don't think I have enough of them yet.
Ah, well, a great job though.
Huh? Thank you.
Love that. Well,
I like this
you. I need
painting. I'm gonna
white
sneak.
ball.
yay. Well, I am gonna have to wrap this up because it's 9:30 where I'm at, and and the video is gonna take a while to upload because it's so
Yeah,
long. But
before you go, I have modified it.
Marcy, look at it. Yes, so you have some like in between sizes now.
Yeah, I modified the leaves.
There
I
you
leaves
go.
to make it, less of whatever it was.
Yeah, and I feel like it's more balanced now with it.
And now
Yeah,
the little dots
Oh,
aren't at all a problem.
I think they're
yeah,
so cute.
they were too much.
I
Yeah,
love the shape of your leaves, Marcy. I really do.
I shouldn't have put the brown in. It made it look like a butt.
Okay,
I
I'd
tried
like to
to,
unsee that butt.
No more butts. No more butts, Marcy.
I, you see how I softened them?
The
I softened them
I
so
do
they
though.
wouldn't
Like
be prominent.
yeah, I definitely see the gradation in the middle. But I do really like the fact that it's like a little darker on one side, a little lighter on the other side. I like that because it reminds me of a very specific kind of leaf. Though I don't know the tree, but I know that there's a leaf out there that does that.
You did that in your
Also,
other painting. I have that in my other
Maria's
painting. You did that, and I like that.
Yeah.
Maria's painting had she has some white bollies in there. I'm gonna add that because her picture really made it really was good to add that white the way she did.
Oh,
Like
thank you,
she has like
Marcy.
a lighter the bubbles, the little round things in the back.
Oh
little white.
yeah, the
Yeah,
glowing.
Maria, see you have a light ones. I want to do that because it really makes it stand out, you know.
Oh, thank you, Marcy. I did a lot of them with my finger because I was having trouble doing it with the brush.
Mm.
I'm gonna copy you if you don't mind.
Of course.
Yeah, because I like that effect. I gotta find my note. Here we go.
Yeah. All right, Karen, do you want to share
No, you
one
know what
more
I'm
time
gonna
before we
do?
go?
I mean, I can do that, but I'm actually just gonna send you a picture of my background because I've
Sure.
just been playing with that, and it really finally I
Okay.
just went okay, and I didn't. It's just not gonna look good, but I just sent it to you because I wanted you to see it. But okay, I'll show you.
Okay.
But it doesn't look good like this. Then you'll see what I mean because
Okay.
I just emailed
So,
it to the three of you
okay.
because I just
There we
this does
go.
not look good. When you'll see in the email, this does not look good. But the picture I have
Picture you have in your
that I just sent you,
okay.
you know that it was worth spending time because this is just not it. Yeah, no, that's just not. Don't have
I can see some of the texture though, and I'm liking what I see so far.
Well, then you're gonna see this, but then
The
you're gonna see what
layers.
it really looks like if you check your email.
Okay.
And
Okay. Oh, I see it. I see it on the email. You know what? Can I download it real quick and then
well,
share it?
pop it. Yeah, because it's like I really like this like dark teal color. I don't even know how it happened, and I tried to recreate it, and then I had like lines
Mm.
that didn't work, and then I realized no, they're gonna work because they're gonna have other things over it,
Oh, that's so pretty, Karen. Okay, let me
right?
share that.
Don't you think that was worth working on?
Yeah, seriously. Okay, do y'all see it?
No.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty.
Wow.
Wow. Can't believe like the difference in texture from the screen when you held it up
Right.
to now.
And like I love that teal on the bottom and the left side,
Man.
and
Oh, I see that. Yeah, I see the
And then
teal.
I'm like, oh God, she had to go say that. Now I'm not even want to say it. There's something up above that doesn't look like a butt, but the women's, you know. You know, I was trying to get it all like
We gotta put it on YouTube. We gotta be
perfect.
careful.
You know, I was trying to get it all like perfectly whatever I like, and then I
Uh-huh.
realized it doesn't matter because the texture's nice, and I really just went through many iterations of it and doing blending and yeah,
Lovely.
I don't need the bouquet because I have that in another one, and then.
Yeah, this is good. Keep it like this.
Can I show
Man.
Maria? Can I show Maria? I added the
Oh,
white ones.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, let's add that there. Oh, whoops, sorry, Karen. Let me
Oh, really? It brightens up. Yeah, it looks
Wait, wait,
hold
nice.
did we see
It
that?
really added to it. I really love your idea of putting that in because
on.
it actually
Wait,
brought
what?
out
Can you just?
everything.
Yeah, all right. You changed it. I want to take it again,
Thank you.
Marcy. Show it to me, but real like, don't bend it. Like, put it right in front of your face so I can get a nice shot of it. Let me do that again. Because the reason why y'all like my paintings is I take the best of everyone's.
Yep.
I like I like the color that this one did. I like what this person did, and
All right.
this is my art lesson, right? Like
Hannah,
looking
be-
at what
Uh-huh.
everyone else does.
before we go, could you
Uh,
just can I take a picture of the one you did tonight with us?
yeah,
I just want to see how many leaves you had on there.
yeah.
Um,
Let me put it. There we go.
Oh yeah, I need to do that too. Let's see.
yeah, I think I need more leaves. I only had the three big ones.
Mm.
Oh, four
I
big ones.
I I definitely overlapped them.
Okay.
Yeah, so go ahead and overlap
Does
them.
each branch is covered then with something, whether it's the small leaves or
Mm-hmm.
a big leaf?
Yeah, yeah, it is covered.
Now, are you
Okay.
happy with that? Oh, let me take. Are you happy with it, Hannah?
No, I really like these medium-sized leaves. So I'll probably add some more of those. Like I feel like I need more over here, some medium-sized leaves here, and maybe like a yellow one over here just to break up all this orange and red. But
No,
I know for sure that if I added the yellow on top of it, it's gonna mix in with my colors here that are not dry. So I am gonna wait for that to dry. I might be able to add like another orange right here though. But other than that, I
And you
might.
like having that green space on the right-hand side on the bottom? No, on
Which
the
one?
corner. Yeah, yeah, right there.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that one. Like I'm gonna keep these two spaces because they're diagonal from each other. And I like that idea of them the symmetry that it gives. Like that
Like you
symmetry.
said, then I got stuck because I couldn't make the symmetry in mine, and I went, Karen, you
Mm.
don't have to. It was a good idea. It was her idea, and it was a good way. You know, like for mine, when I started getting stuck, like,
Yeah.
instead of getting overwhelmed, like, oh, okay. So
Yeah.
what about like your fat branch on top, on the left side, or whatever?
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
I like this branch. I'm gonna keep it. Like I don't want any leaves on it. I like this one.
See,
Like
she likes the branch that needs a diet.
I do. Like in fact, my second favorite is this one down here. So my two biggest branches. I
Yeah,
love
but what's
these.
good about that is your bottom half is heavy. In the middle somehow I got heavy, you know?
Oh,
So
oh, I
it's
can see how that would throw you off. Yeah,
right,
I can
yeah.
see that.
And so, what else do you like about your painting? You always ask other people, but then it's like, let's ask you. What do you like about your painting?
Well, I love this leaf right here. I didn't really I didn't add like a line in the middle, so I will probably in a few minutes, but I will add a line in the middle here, but I love this part right here. Like the fact that